Greetings, vintage Star Wars fans. Welcome to another episode. Today we're journeying back to a time when the galaxy far, far away first captured our imaginations. We're diving into the history of the official Star Wars fan club, a cherished community that brought fans together long before the internet era. In this video, we will showcase the official Star Wars fan club membership kit, the fan club newsletter, and a few of the unique purchase offerings made available to members. The official Star Wars fan club played a crucial role in shaping the Star Wars community, especially in the pre-internet era. For many fans, it was the primary source of news and updates about their favorite galaxy far, far away. The fan club provided a sense of connection and belonging, offering fans exclusive content and merchandise that couldn't be found anywhere else. The official Star Wars fan club was launched in 1978, just a year after the release of A New Hope. Created to nurture and expand the burgeoning fandom, it offered fans a unique way to connect with the Star Wars universe and each other. Membership provided exclusive access to news, behind-the-scenes insights, and special merchandise. The original membership kit for the official Star Wars fan club, launched before the release of The Empire Strikes Back, was a treasure trove for fans of the saga. It was designed to provide members with exclusive items that brought them closer to the Star Wars universe. Upon joining the club, members received a welcome letter that included an official membership card. This card was not just a piece of cardboard, it was a symbol of belonging to a community of like-minded fans who shared a passion for the adventures in a galaxy far, far away. The kit also included a stunning poster featuring iconic imagery from Star Wars, A New Hope. This poster was perfect for decorating a bedroom wall or a personal Star Wars shrine. Alongside the poster, members received a glossy 8x10 photograph of their favorite characters. This photograph was a high-quality print, suitable for framing or adding to a collection of memorabilia. Another highlight of the original membership kit was a heat transfer iron-on, a book cover, and an official Star Wars fan club membership patch. The iron-on featured a unique Star Wars logo, along with the X-Wing being chased by a TIE fighter, while the patch was an embroidered sew-on that added a touch of fandom to any member's clothing or accessories. They were a subtle yet powerful way for fans to show their allegiance to the Rebel Alliance or their fascination with the dark side. Unfortunately, I did not join the official Star Wars fan club until 1981, so I did not receive this original membership kit, at least not initially. The fan club offered newer members the opportunity to buy the previous kit in addition to the newer one received from The Empire Strikes Back. This is how I was able to obtain the original items from the membership kit. But sadly, many of these original items are now missing. It is certainly possible I will come across them at a later date, but the fact that they are not with the other items makes me a little less optimistic. That being said, if I do run across them, I will create a bonus video to update you on this. In the meantime, I will be adding the remaining items from this original kit to my 99% complete Empire Strikes Back kit, along with a few membership exclusives, in an effort to create another display piece, which I will highlight at the end of this video. So far, the only item I have not found from my Empire Strikes Back membership kit is the pencil. I know for a fact that I never sharpened or used it, so if it is in fact gone, it is likely amongst the other lost items. The fan club played a crucial role in fostering a sense of community among Star Wars fans. Long before social media, it provided a platform for fans to share their passion, creativity, and excitement. The legacy of the fan club lives on, reminding us of the early days of Star Wars fandom and the powerful bond that this galaxy has forged among its fans. One of the most iconic elements of the fan club was its newsletter Bantha Tracks. This newsletter, which began in the late 1970s and ran through the mid-1980s, was a treasure trove of Star Wars content. Each issue was packed with interviews, production updates, fan letters, artwork, and much more. It kept fans informed and excited about the ongoing adventures in the Star Wars saga. So with all of that, I can't think of a better place to begin than with the fan club newsletter itself. Let's take a brief journey through these newsletters and highlight the insider scoop that fan club members experienced. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to note that some of the issues being presented were distributed to fan club members before I joined. Over the years, I have been able to trade, buy, and find several, but not all, back issues to add to my collection. I'll point out where I received my first issue once it comes up in the queue. First up is issue number 6. This issue features an exclusive interview with Harrison Ford, where he discusses the types of work he did prior to Star Wars, his role in American Graffiti, and his initial thoughts on Star Wars and the role of Han Solo. It also covers the wrapping of filming for The Empire Strikes Back and its highly anticipated release on May 21, 1980. Additionally, the issue delves into the Japanese samurai influences on Star Wars, providing fascinating insights into the film's creative inspirations. Next, we have issue number 7. This issue features an interview with Anthony Daniels, where he talks about starting his career studying business. He discusses one of his earlier films, City of the Dead, and ultimately explains how he came to be cast as C-3PO. Daniels shares his thoughts on the process of creating the character of C-3PO and discusses his activities between the filming of Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back. This issue also provides a sneak peek, introducing fan club members to the character of Lando Calrissian, who is set to play a prominent role in the upcoming Star Wars sequel, The Empire Strikes Back. Issue number 8 highlights an interview with George Lucas, where he answers questions about how he entered the film industry and shares some teasers about The Empire Strikes Back. Since most of this information is now widely available, I'll simply showcase this issue and give anyone interested the opportunity to pause and read. With numerous Bantha Tracks newsletters to cover, I'll efficiently showcase them, pausing briefly to highlight key moments along the way. As we reach the premiere of Return of the Jedi, I'll consolidate the remaining issues into 1 or 2 multi-issue reveals. For those interested in a deeper dive, at some point in the future, I may feature these issues individually among the bonus section. Issue 9. Issue 10. Here the issues began expanding to more of a fold-out format. Issue 11. Issue 12 and 13. Issue 14 holds a special place for me. It was the very first one I received after joining the fan club. The excitement of finding a package addressed to me with Star Wars on it was truly indescribable. It felt like a piece of a galaxy far, far away had arrived just for me. When it comes to this page, I think we should take a quick moment to pause and focus on this inset. Here we see some clear instructions on how to make a TIE Fighter holiday ornament. Why is this particular item important? Take a look at this photo of me opening Christmas gifts. What do you see on the tree behind my shoulder? I think that says it all about how thrilled I was to receive this issue. It was such a wonderful time, and this brings back some really great memories. But I digress. Let's press on and continue our focus on issue 14 with a view of the final page. Issue 15 and 16. and I think that provides a good representative sample. Let's pick up the pace and showcase the remaining issues together. Issues 17 through 24. Issues 25 through 29. And as one final highlight on these Bantha Tracks issues, I would like to draw your attention to issue number 22. This issue features the results of a nationwide art contest among fan club members. I want to take a moment to highlight the models section, as it includes the name of a good friend who won a place in the contest with his model submission. This is the same friend who gifted me the Dagerix set featured in episode 5. It just wouldn't feel right to continue without acknowledging this important event and celebrating his creativity. Now that we've explored the progression and general concept behind the Bantha Tracks newsletters, let's move on to another exciting part of the official Star Wars fan club membership kit. The kit wasn't just about the newsletters. It was packed with exclusive items that made being a member truly special. Let's start by taking a closer look at the 8x11 glossy photographs that captured iconic moments from the Star Wars saga. First up, we have this original still from the 1978 fan club membership kit. It's a fantastic cast shot that appears to be a pre-production or publicity still, similar to the iconic Darth Vader image featured in the Star Wars Poster Monthly, which was released around the same time. Next, we venture into the Empire Strikes Back membership kit, which was the first kit I received. This initial image is a fantastic shot of Han and Luke on the ice planet Hoth. Another great cast photo, this time utilizing Echo Base from the Empire Strikes Back, a great still from the space chase between the Empire and the Millennium Falcon. Here's an awesome image of Darth Vader and Boba Fett in Cloud City's carbon-freezing chamber. This image is so striking that it would make a great poster. In fact, I believe I have one from a Pringles promotion, but we'll have to wait and see. A great but fairly common image of Yoda. I may also have a small poster of this image from a weekly reader book club back in grade school. And finally, an iconic image of the duel between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader on Cloud City. So what's my plan for these images? Initially, I considered having them all framed. However, since they'll be going into storage rather than on display, I've decided to keep them with my Bantha Tracks issues. I'll place them in protective sleeves inside my magazine storage box to ensure they remain safe and preserved. Now that we've taken a look at these fantastic glossy photographs, let's move on to another exciting item from the membership kit, the Empire Strikes Back sticker set. These artistically painted stickers, originally painted by Ralph McQuarrie, are a true collector's gem. Part of the Empire Strikes Back membership kit, a quick look at each sticker reveals no punctures, tears, or signs of previous removal from the backing. Both the front and back are in good condition. No membership would be complete without an official Star Wars Fan Club membership kit ID card. Fortunately, I have 2 of these. One has my information on it, although redacted for this video, and the other I never completed and left blank. Next, we have an item that came as part of a renewal membership kit. This is a fan club exclusive storyboard card featuring a scene from the speeder bike race in Return of the Jedi. For this item, I took a different approach. Since this card is double-sided, I framed it in a rotational 2-sided photo frame. The frame will be encased in bubble wrap to keep it protected for its ultimate resting place inside a storage bin. Lastly, we have the crux of Star Wars Fan Club exclusives, logo patches, along with cast and crew patches. These logo patches are all original and come from the membership or renewal kits. The logo you received depended on the timing of your membership and the current movie release, but you always had the option to order previous membership kit releases. Now let's turn our attention to the exclusive cast and crew patches. These unique items were given to the individuals who worked behind the scenes to bring the Star Wars saga to life. The Star Wars Fan Club offered these patches exclusively to members. Unlike the logo patches, which were included in the membership kits, the only way to obtain one of these was to purchase it directly. I would like to call your attention specifically to this Yoda cast and crew patch, which clearly displays the film's early title, Revenge of the Jedi. Both this and the membership renewal logo patch were ordered early enough for me to obtain them with this original title. Interestingly, this patch isn't worth much unless you can prove its origin. The reason is simple. Embroidered patches are easy to reproduce, leading to a market flooded with counterfeits. As fate would have it, I have my original money order purchase receipt for this cast and crew patch. While this image is a photocopy, I believe the original receipt is still tucked away in boxes I have yet to open. I created this photocopy back in 1999 during my first attempt at organizing this collection. I also have my renewal receipt for the Star Wars fan club regarding the Revenge of the Jedi logo patch. However, since this item was included with the membership kit, there is no direct item receipt. I also have my receipt for ordering the original 1983 Revenge of the Jedi teaser one-sheet, although I never actually owned that one-sheet. The purchase receipt for the one-sheet is the reason I still have the patch receipt. To make a long story short, I ordered both items at the same time, but shortly thereafter the title changed from Revenge to Return of the Jedi. Even though the dates on each money order receipt are just over a week apart, I sent the order for both items in one envelope. After a couple of weeks, I received both money orders back with a note explaining the name change and that they were out of the Revenge of the Jedi one-sheets. The note also urged me to hurry and return my money order if I wanted to receive the patch, as those were also going fast. I remember my mother being infuriated by this. She couldn't understand why they would return both money orders and then tell us to hurry and return the one for the patch because they were running out. It didn't make any sense. They could have just fulfilled the order for the product they had in stock and returned the money order for the one-sheet. Nobody believed they were actually out of the one-sheets. It seemed obvious that some shenanigans were at play, and my mother expressed this in a scathing letter. Shortly thereafter, I received the patch in the mail. That being said, I probably wouldn't have kept these receipts at all if the order had gone smoothly. I tucked them away when the issue arose, and they stayed hidden until 1999 when I rediscovered them. So with all that out of the way, it's time to properly display and store these items. A file folder tucked inside a plastic bin doesn't give them the respect or visibility they deserve. So I'm going to take these items to Rob, my local framer, and see if he can work his magic to create a display piece that both preserves the nostalgic fan club memories and respects their vintage significance. When it comes to this particular framing, I really don't envy Rob, as this one is a bit tricky. I want to include my money order receipt as proof of the patch's origin. If I later come across the actual receipt instead of a copy, I'll replace it accordingly. But for now, this is the only option available. The money order receipt is a particularly unattractive but unfortunately necessary piece. Nevertheless, through the magic of video editing, we can jump forward 2 weeks to reveal the final result. Once again, Rob has showcased his skills organizing and presenting these vintage fan club kit pieces in a way that completes the experience and brings back memories of that time long ago. Preserving these items this way reduces the chances of them being overlooked or accidentally discarded if something should happen to me. That is part of the goal. Storing them in a file folder with a bunch of other papers and effects, even though they are Star Wars related, doesn't make one stop and wonder what they have as much as if someone had taken the time to frame or otherwise professionally store such pieces. There are many goals with this channel. Protecting, preserving, displaying, and identifying key pieces helps secure both the legacy and love for these items that were such a huge part of my childhood. And with that, we come to the conclusion of another episode. I'd like to once again thank Rob for his vision, organization, and framing skills, which have allowed for properly preserving and displaying these vintage pieces. Until next time, may the Force be with you.